Well, you know, when you see a school speed limit sign, you're supposed to slow down, whether kids are in class or not.
But that is changing. Our City Beat reporter Mary Mills is on the south side tonight with a look at the new rules of the road for drivers in school zones. Mary?
John and Andrea, this is what's new. Signs with lights that flash when you're supposed to keep it to 25 miles an hour or less. They're meant to improve safety and make it easier for drivers, but there is an adjustment period. The Southport schools got the new signs a few weeks ago. When the lights flash, drivers must obey the 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. That's a big change from before, when drivers had to slow down all day while school was in session. So you are confused?
Yes, confused.
I've seen them in other school zones where it seems like that they are working, but it doesn't seem like that they're working necessarily, that they're flashing in the right hours.
While Southport's lights didn't flash as students got out, they flashed a half hour later. Why? Public Works says they're still working out the kinks. The new signals are going up at hundreds of schools across the county, paid for in large part with a federal transportation grant.
This really makes it noticeable that you're entering a school zone. The nice thing about them is they only flash when school is in session. So, you know, if you're driving in the summer and if you don't know if the school's on a year-round program or not, if the signal's on, you know you need to slow down.
I just think we're pretty happy about, having the flashing light.
Dan Reynolds is a principal at the International School. The main building is at least a quarter-mile off busy Michigan Road, where the speed limit is 45, except on school days. It's a stretch where many drivers have been pulled over for speeding in a school zone.
We get complaints about us being so far away from the road, and yet they have to slow down. Like it's our fault for having the sign out there, so I think it'll be good all around.
It can be confusing if there's not flashing lights, yes. Knowing if a school's in session or if they're on holiday.
Our teacher, Benjamin Ernie, suspects the signals will help shed more light on student safety.
It's important for safety just to slow down by schools. You never know when kids are coming out.
And it's schools that will decide when the flashing lights are on and the speed limit is in effect. And for drivers, it should take away a lot of the guesswork, especially now that we have year-round schools. John and Andrea.
All right. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
I come down that way sometimes by the International School.
I know.
Just picking them off, man.
I know.